Animal control officials raided a West Plains ranch this morning and seized 25 horses a vet says were malnourished. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey is live at the Interstate Fairgrounds where those horses are being housed until a judge can look at the animal neglect allegations. Jeff?
And Aaron, this is where Scraps officials say those dangerously thin horses are now getting food and water. You can see the hay just outside their stalls here at the Interstate Fairgrounds. However, the owner says her horses were getting fed on a daily basis and that Scraps did not need to take them. Ironically, this morning's raid was about rescuing horses that had already been rescued. Rancher Jan Hickerson says she takes unwanted horses or ones that don't sell at auctions and then tries to nurse and feed them back to health.
I have 3 hired people full-time. One guy does nothing but water during the day. One guy does nothing but feed and help with errands and haul hay. And the third one does wherever we need extra assignment.
Hickerson says a lot of the animals she takes in are works in progress, that underweight horses don't fatten up overnight. However, Scraps officials worry whatever Hickerson is doing isn't working.
There's a number of horses behind the buildings here on the property that are emaciated. On a body condition scoring scale from 1 to 9, 1 being poor and 9 being obese, the animals that we are removing are scoring a 1 or a 2.
Hickerson insists her horses have plenty of food and that she hauls in hay on a daily basis.
When we came this morning, no horses had any food. There is a very, very small amount of hay on the property, but none had been fed upon our arrival.
But Hickerson thinks that Scraps officers showed up here early on a Saturday morning in the hopes of catching her with empty feed troughs.
There's a flatbed trailer, holds 4 to 5 ton daily. We feed from here. The hired man feeds from here. I own stacks. In fact, last night I bought more stacks of hay. Is why I got home so late. And here they are, even with 1,100 pounds in the back of my truck, said there wasn't sufficient hay.
Even neighboring horse owners defend Hickerson, saying the horses she brings to her ranch are getting an important second chance at life.
She's done a really pretty good job of trying to feed them and put weight on them and get them in better shape and find homes for them.
But Scraps officials say Hickerson isn't doing enough to care for her horses, and since they can't run away, the county may file animal cruelty charges against her as well.
And again, we were removing about 25 horses with a body condition score of 1 or a 2, which is very poor and have been identified at risk by a veterinarian. And when we arrived, none of those horses had food. None of them. But now, Aaron, those horses are definitely getting fed here at the fairgrounds, and it's at Scraps and the county's expense. It's money that Scraps doesn't have in its budget, and that is why you should be reasonably sure that animal protection officers had good reason for this morning's raid. Reporting live at the fairgrounds, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.